Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising, what's up guys? Hope you're doing well. We're going to do your weekly reading of the year, taking a look at what is coming up for you and seeing what the universe wants you to know right now. The only announcement I have for those of you interested in personal readings, I've got a half price closing sale on my Etsy store at the moment. A link for that is in the description box below. I'm going to be launching my new website and second channel and on the 1st of April. And speaking of that, Leo, the main focus for you guys is the full launching new channel and website on April 1st, April Fool's Day, and there seems to be something here that you guys, some kind of big new start, some kind of big new adventure, either something that's coming in for you or something that you are diving into and embracing. And the energy of that, the main focus of the reading is the Ten of Swords in reverse. So whatever that kind of, I can't do this won't work, I'm holding myself back, wherever you're limiting yourself or saying no, the energy here is kind of, and it was 111 on the phone there. Yes, there is something here. It's kind of like, screw it. Anything that is holding you back, whether this is related to yourself or something in the external, there's a lot to do with kind of clearing out here, getting rid of the past. It's like that. For some reason, TikTok keeps showing me loads of videos of snakes at the moment, so I think there was like a message there for myself to do with like personal growth and shedding the old skin. And Leo, it seems like you're doing that same kind of deal. You're having a big sort of clear out, either physically or energetically, what is kind of not working for you, what is holding you back. Is that related to yourself? Is there something like you've just had enough with, a job, a person, any of that crap? And a lot of it relate to different things, and you're saying screw it, you're letting it go, you're releasing it, and you're embarking on some big new major adventure. Again, I think this is similar to Aries reading, where this isn't necessarily about like the week coming up. This is energy that is much more leading to a much bigger cycle. So it's about setting you up or what is coming up for like at least several months ahead. Interesting enough, as I record this, we've got a lunar eclipse about to take place, and then there will be the solar eclipse just before the start of April. Eclipses eclipse things out in order to open up things to the new, and we've got that Ace of Wands on the bottom. So a lot of this is just getting rid of that old stuff that no longer serves you, so you can move towards and fully embrace that full energy. Now, what you're being asked to the advice or being asked to focus on here, we've got the Seven of Cups. So what are the cups, or what is the cup that you want to move towards? There's a lot of stuff here about like clearing out, getting clarity on things, particularly as well if something isn't working, doesn't feel right for you, discarding it. So you're being asked here to kind of contemplate, because the energy of the Fool here is at that crossroads of ready to take a new path. So the question then becomes, Leo, what is that new path? What is that cup that you want to move towards? We've got the World card. The Fool is the first major arcana, although the card number 0, the potential of everything, and the Fool has the potential, not the actual action yet, the potential. He's got to go through his journey first. He's got the potential to manifest anything that he wants. But in order to do that, we first must get clear on what we do want. The current energy with the Ten of Swords in reverse here, you're more in that phase of focusing on, you know, what you don't want. Part of getting clarity on what you do want is eliminating some of the other options of like, okay, maybe I'm not fully 100% settled on what I'm moving towards. Sometimes that Fool is very much just in the present moment, going with the flow, but it's more like, I know this isn't working for me, or I know this isn't right, I know this is holding me back, so I'll get rid of those things, and then I'll try and work out what it is that I actually want. And then the other card of advice or what to focus on is the Four of Pentacles. What is holding you back or what is keeping you stuck? Some of this could be through a false sense of security. So sometimes with that Four of Pentacles, we're holding on to something even if it doesn't particularly work or isn't right for us, and you've got a new cycle opening up, but we're holding on to it because we're either uncertain about what is coming up, or if I let go of this and release it, will something better come along for me, particularly if this Ten of Swords. Sometimes it can be prudent if you're going to end a job, maybe try and line something up, stuff like that. But particularly like if you're renting a job or a relationship, it's kind of like, okay, but better the devil, will something better come up or will something worse come up? But you're being asked here to look and where you're holding yourself back or keeping yourself stuck, particularly if it's a false sense of security and you're playing small, settling for less than you deserve, when you're moving into this energy of the Fool, Leo. So let's see, what do you not see coming? We've got the Seven of Pentacles, actually starting to see the fruits of your labor, actually starting to see whatever the Seven of Cups, the cup you decide to move towards, actually starting to see, hold on, why have I been holding myself back, or why have I been settling for less? Why have I been saying no instead of saying yes? Going to write a poem or a sonnet. Maybe some of you want to become poets, but you're like, poet, how am I going to make money doing that? I've got to stay in this corporate, no, not corporate, I've got to stay in retail with people abusing me constantly all day, and sometimes dealing with some of the most stupid and hateful people, because I need the money. Maybe there are aspects to do with stability, so maybe like there are parts to do with this of like, okay, how can you maintain a little bit of stability whilst not holding on too tight in something so that Fool can like jump free, break free. But the Seven of Pentacles says here, if you can release that which no longer serves your highest good and trust in yourself, and then get that clarity on what it is that you either want or feel called towards, you will start to see actual progress, particularly if there are elements to do with stability or finances that you're worried about. You will start to see that progress pretty rapidly. There's an underlining stability here with the Knight of Pentacles that says something will kind of work out or will work out if we embrace it and move into it. The Knight of Pentacles isn't the quickest move in energy, but he is the most stable of the knights. So particularly if it's something new. We've got the Eight of Swords. And we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So again, I think for you, this is a lot more focused on not necessarily maybe just your job or work or money, but like your career, something big, something bigger. You're being asked to aim bigger, or release that which is stopping you from like reaching the stars. We've got that Eight of Swords, King of Cups. Someone else is keeping themselves stuck. So some of you might want to move forward, but someone or some people may not be moving forward here with you. There is someone, King of Cups, Scorpio energy. And then the Knight of Swords, Gemini energy. So it seems related to someone else and what they're feeling. They may not move forward initially with you, but someone here may express something at a later date, Leo. Then we've got this Queen of Pentacles energy. The Seven of Pentacles here of starting to see that actual progress, either the stability coming in, the money coming in. And some of you may be doing similar to the kind of energy I'm embracing, even though I'm not a Leo, is like doing a full life kind of like clear out. I don't mean by that necessarily getting rid of everything, but taking kind of a bigger look of like, okay, I'm living out my trilogy, and I'm fully closing out one book, not just a chapter, an entire book, so that I can then move into that next book, that next bigger cycle of my trilogy that I am building. and that is the progress as it relates to that. So if there's a romantic connection or job or something, or even if this is just your own mind holding yourself back, will I find better or be able to achieve better elsewhere? It does seem that it will come in because of that King of Cups and Knight of Swords. There will be that understanding of where or why you've been keeping yourself stuck. I do feel there is someone here who does have considerable feelings for you, but maybe the past, because the Seven of Cups for me as a reader personally, along with the Nine of Wands, is two of my cards to do with timelines and dimensions, so like 5D, blah blah blah, stuff like that. So there are things that we learn and understand here through this process. Also as well, potentially you guys being in a much more stronger emotional place with that King of Cups, but that Scorpio energy of deeper insights, and then the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, is the 10th house in astrology. So that legacy building, and not necessarily just your day-to-day work, Virgo energy, but actually your career, your path, your calling, starting to move into that and actually seeing those physical stepping stones and the progress, the achievement that you're making. But it's at the current moment, Leo, about looking at what is keeping you held back, or what is that is keeping you in that small energy, and releasing it, figuring out what is that next cup we're moving towards, and just embracing that energy of the Fool. You've got a much bigger cycle trying to open up, but there are perhaps some things here that are holding you back a little bit. Anyway, Leo, that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it and it resonated. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Remember though, general readings won't be for everyone, so take what fits and leave the rest. But if you like some specific information and answers to your own individual situations, you can check out the sale on personal readings in the description box below. Cheers.